Hey everyone, so in this video I just wanted to talk about dusting insects for reptiles. And for things like bearded dragons, you might dust vegetables, kind of like a salad, for what you're giving them. Many people just go and buy the first calcium they see, and you can't really just do that. There's some problems that can occur if you don't really pay attention to what you're using. We'll talk about bearded dragons first. They're a pretty popular reptile, and they cannot have too much vitamin D3. If you got a proper UVB light on the tank, which bearded dragons need proper UVB, so get a good UVB light. With the proper UVB light on their tanks, they're going to be getting most of their D3 through the UVB light. So you're going to not want to get calcium with D3 and give that to them too often. That can actually cause bone overgrowth, and then it can lead to death. It's not a good thing for them at all. So you could actually be over supplementing them. They'd be getting too much from the light and the supplement you're giving them. What I do for most of my reptiles, and it seems to work for a wide array of reptiles, is to get a calcium without D3. And when you go to a store, just look. This one's different. I'm going to talk about this in a second, but I don't have calcium with me to show. But basically, when you go to a store, look at the calcium bottles, and usually each brand will have calcium with D3 and calcium without D3. And it'll say it right on the front of the bottle. So what you're going to want to do is get calcium without D3. And that's pretty much safe to feed with every feeding. Just put it in the bag, shake up your crickets, and then throw the crickets in the tank. That won't cause any problems, and it'll be the calcium that they need. Then what I do is, instead of using calcium with D3, pretty much ever, I get a multivitamin. This is a Herptivite, yep. And it's basically a complete reptile vitamin. You can use it for multiple types of reptiles, and it also has D3 in it. So instead of just calcium with D3, I get a full reptile vitamin, and about once a week I use this as the insect duster. So for all the feedings, normal feedings, I use plain old calcium, but then about once a week I use a full reptile vitamin dust with D3 in it. So I just want to talk about that. It's kind of important. Lots of times people wonder, oh, what type of stuff should I dust my insects with for my reptiles? You know, should I use a reptile vitamin, calcium with D3? Maybe they don't even know when they just buy the first thing on the shelf. So that would be my suggestion. Calcium only for the majority of the feedings, and then a reptile vitamin about once a week. So happy pet keeping. If you guys have any questions, let me know. We'll see you guys later.